Before we get started, here's a little something our lawyers insisted we share with you. The thoughts and words and stories of our guests belong solely to them. If you decide to act on anything you hear about today, unless it benefits our guests, or us, or both, please leave us out of it. With that covered, let's jump into the world of how did I get here. Hello, Mavis.
Hi.
Me that's saying the Oba said when he be share story. Now you're okay, dear. We be okay.
Yeah, me okay.
And the Enshasia. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
My friend, maybe Sata. No 27 years. No Baba ko. William no me thought 3. Na name my papa in anity ba. Me papa we mama so winti no. Me share me no eka me ba no me ne omoneti sisia. Ba me sisters no so no. Ebi ma ware be so bia ne baby out.
Papa free mo na we dia he.
Papa we no. Na me 14 years. Time no na me started say me share me. Na me anana me ye bibia de go school na me kwatena obi nchen enti me bae na nche e na ono so papa wuye enti me bae no so na me mama no na obi obat bae no ho I don't care me papa amaya on my enti papa wuye na ya na e force hwe me ye ho me ne na chiba no enti me papa wuye bibia yete no omo tuye papa na ne si fie no ba yetu omutu ye na e ma me current o baby but obenya boy nti no na me ni ano ade asa e boss 6 pe o so won pie every day mo say baby a be ko de emfa no ba papa wo ye no ase anche na me chi ba no e be nyem ye e no we ai o we no ni baby da nti yetu numbra insi ota me boana na akopa baby ada me de minim say me nko anti me de ntumi da efi minim saa na ade achi saa na ne e ko so ne ko si sem ma re so ne de ma ni jaye enti na me ana me show me ho ko school ni ye ejuma bia ba yes me ko be ma we ho be ma me kakra o be ko we ho be ma me kakra be ju be no ana me ho say em wa me ntimi nye biem enti de shia mba ne papa na ono na obo ame kakanka na me ne be ma dance amedi sana na me pache eno bono eya hindia na abinya.
How old were you now started that kind of lifestyle?
I started 14 years old. Me be home ba ne papa no and I'm in started na me 20 years.
Into be 6 years. Into then about mo ma ujaye.
Me be no na support me kakanka say me sania na me dinti na me boss abran ba me hu ne no ma me kakanka kwano na me okay na me go school kwa oba me kakanka ba e benya me na me ja school me hu no kranche be na me
age now started sabra bono as na usha technically now you're underage then ma started sa lifestyle.
Okay, that time I may yes I didn't know. Now we person enjoy no started pure water. We started pure water to Sarah. Because school babiana, my cotton pure water. I don't charm me and the school. Sarah was say, but me jai school to na feel cry. Na me cobium. Same besia boy no na. O man is uncle school back. By hona and China me.
That time na what drink call your race swana as in lifestyle no a day in Sembebre neba nti BBC ana
and they say they are stomach osa e be say ende enko e me okay e be me too true and ebia abortion dey my ebibri ebia e no so kan na e misa
okay nti yenka oban papa no ho asam then time na Ushiano, no idea.
Me 20 years in the morning. If I say 2016 when I'm Ushiano.
And also Esha saying
me nkɔ ne ho ba na na me pe bi ɔyɛ ma me ede bi ɔka remember na saa time no my say masesa nti no na me mpɛsɛ me kɔ minim ne ba ya me kɔ no ba me kɔ no so na ɛhɔ yɛ me there because minya bibia ejuane o feel free nti na de bia mpɛsɛ me ho nti menya me yakra na minim sɛ menyam me yare kɔ hospital and some be say menyam 6 months.
It is that time na already 20 years so na be man na already saying
should I age but 33
nti be man je ba no oje to mu say ne ba
oje ba ebe dru baby no ha me kra say oje say ne ba me ne ko tena na me hu ne suban yi and no de me fam oma okay aka 1 week na ma be no ma me call ne ma me nchen wo like me wo bi e na me fam no e jane kwa me nya bindi koko mitimi ko free koko keke me free no bi etu ama akwara ni ya 3 months no na ne ma me oton vegetables market intina me ne ko market no me chichi carrot no fiti ana pasa ma ofofo eju ebofo asoba akoto bi nsama medi like ni na me femusa ebeju baby no so a osi me wi ani sika afedo ma me ejuani bi me pa ne papa na ode me ko no so ono so ne me ayaka obia fi me na me force say o ma me bra back because na me da bontin na hu me say me continue sa ebe yi ono so say on be family back into the friend so for bi na o ma ne be family back no pese me ye ejuma ono so ma miska o ko ejuma o be na 5 cedis that time no akora ndi Cerelac me see me am everyday boost you o back up pese on be ya ti wo fie o ma me 5 cedis na say o be ba na my friend and now for na my top pampers and I say na ma besi ba and ya mewu on pese me ye ejuma enti that time no na me mare ho ba na me pese obi abe hu na me film because that time na me da bontin na me wo mame enti me femu sa na me dada ne say me pese me mame baby otino omo okwan hu enti me pese me nton foods I don't say on pese me ye ejuma enti mame na ne kasa he na mame 400 cedis na me de ko fa skinny enti na me de ko echi ba no nim na me ko me ja akora no mame o me ko ba na ma be ma na no fo na ma san ko ba eju baby no ase onyi sika wo fi bi o ma sika na eno sika sa 400 cedis no mame eno na edi ye ne san afi de me ni hia me bi enti me ne madam fo girl bi kwa akra na me konya jeans trousers na me kuta 20 cedis na osiba ko 10 cedi na me ko fa na me turn 15 cedis is na me nya 10 cedi the next day ma ko fa 4 santi the next day na me kwa ma chi na me nya no 5 cedis ti me de sa na me nya 100 cedis na me start say me pack na ma swadi ko echi afọ go say sisi ani ma ko yi ma me kakanka na me fi ni bi mu na na ni aba no so oh sorry I'll booming again is your booming twice it also me na like you say so that time na me ko echi na down for you na bra you be any ne tifi wa fa ni say ni serious girlfriend na bra you oni ne pion be ba na de achi enti ma ko echi aba na asan da me agiska no ne girl na pi me can say ne girl no oni me be ko sa enti one day na girl ni di ni birthday na menani na use the same phone Infinix enti we be phone lock no the to bed no so ko jin saba na be me say me hwe ono ne girl ne chat ono ne da we dey money ne pie and am be pray na fe de me chain no na me screenshot say message ni na ma me ho and o pa ma cho say e ma men say ne ma ne brown wa pa ma cho ba still no omugusu ye and I'm also sending message in the man brand. And because me they say also they say and I na me dey na sa time no na me ndo ni biom because you know they hear me no na my boy nti madam for be na be mam adwen say me ko echi ni ba me fa sika no ntu mo ba mani asa me be do fi nti na ohu se me ni sika biom ena me mia mani se me sister shop no ne nchen kakra bi wo ho space wo ho ena me ko hu nipa na asase ne ende o se metimi aye wo so anjim skanti me ko echimba bia na me ska no ye kakanga nti me ye e ho ne wie ye no ena obebo me last one say ma ko echimma mampem ena saada na jom park me nyama beda shop mo nti beda ho frame me say me sister say we yi me nyama agu abontinti mbefa saa time no me mama eti baby papa me sister wa rent kra obi anti e dan ni mu ba me kwotena wo ne na danfo na night me sister pamo me eyi me nyama agu abonte lock door no abra under dan mu mankasa ena me betena shop ne musa saa time no so cheme ho self contain o enema bi eni wo de me family ama megu o ba me da me shop mo wanye nti bra bi wo area ona me de me nema ekogu ne dem because say me be yan sika nso say me rent girl bi be si ejuma o me sister no obi aska no ba ni na no na me ko echi ni sa na me sa be yan aska na me de current ye baby an me current ye no na me nya no na ti o ba na obe ware time asum ti o ware okwa na me ma betena me tua rent ye wi wa ware wi o ka chem se o betena mu kakra ansa wako ena me so me ka se me ntimi enda shop ni mu biom enti no famisi kama me eno se yentokwa me ma me ni na be defending no se me nua na ware obe ware enti na me ni brain no ensem bebre ena no so koyo ba one me ya kan ni chi ni wedding day me na me bo ano me ma we no say wan hwehwe o but eju baby na otum so ohia mbo baby obeda na ye jiji sika ena ye de current man nti as a last 2021 me na menya office work bi wo jo we was me cleaning office
we na akoso na akola no we
na o me ma me ho e wo se on pe ma se mu ba ono pe na me de me be man nti na me be cleaning wia na makoton ade e be cleaning wia ba if say me nya accident na me ntimi nko echimbio
sen accident ni see ya
me a car accident back home any minute me 2 times my saying first one no na me be juma me fa uba na me ban tempa we be cleaning ntema so ma be juma ba me hu ni see me hu say hospital second one no so me ne me uncle call conference center no techno lunch o phone be no invite me and so me call ya me ba no na me ju if you crazy and then this I see ba ni na mu no na me we busia fo ba obi enfi mi so for ma me bi na ono hospital ho bibia efie ono hwe me na me ho so me
ntina oni apenye ne obisiafo no moe
me mo no me do mo but me nim problem am ne omo ase omo ne me nkasa intimi ni omo ndi me nkomo me ne omo si okra me hu sa ya me ne omo be kasa
time we na be ma ne wo hostel
o me ne ni jaye say after lockdown no when I'm be free no
na obi eni hosa no na hwan na oje woni to no so
nya bi wo but na me hu ne say if me nkwara abram my breast are basic time na me mama be mu like sisi aro ne be to bibi anya me wawa bibi anya me wawa bibi si a me hu say ebi e wo sensi enti na abasa baba me say one day make come ase e de bia sana na meka
time ben e do ya woni onuanom ebetena edan bakom
me ma me de last year November no we into we no this is campaign for who but my mom say omonke me chi baba ko afa be ma ba ko a shen je sesamo we wie so so ya be wie enti ena two no so ebetra no Mrs. Tapenin do fi obia ena me hu say se na me ma hu ko school a ma bra bo aye me no ohun so mo yesa emboa enti like Sisi ano ekwaya me fa so a menya sika de abo mu bia me ene me ba no me ya se manko school me ya pa nti me person mo so mbe sa
ogidi se opapati asianka nyama ebeko differently ana
yeah me papa no nye sika ni ba no ma ye okay ase bibia pad ko to mai no ye good
Oma me wuye no ofa na sai
na me yamom ase me na me koto no so se onyare anopa ba shop bebu say se ye ho te sen ene se ye ho ye no so kwa akoda kakra enti me nua boy no be ka chem se ma da onyane no onyane enti oda ho te sen ya wada o enti me kwa na me friend no nje so me push na me hu se ba ye ne ko hospital no oda me say but still no mean forget and I mean to me coffee or crab you already women so as a movie bino I won't say no yes mammy but me
Obane papa na onene tedo o say unyi sign na unim say unyi sign inti at that time no now person on the board ebusua na anana wadwen ne sign
man join down po me who say ye bi akomenim like obo ame into na me one hosa na me nim se menyam because he says because 6 months me also be was stomach or santino e ba say na menyam na me femu no me yem ne ba sa na na ete into me nim se menyam me ya remains every month but just say 2 days every month be a internet me one crazy me because he say me call ne ho na me yem ya na me call hospital answer be who say me 6 months
me pese me gidi say eno ho bia wenya bia enka akola no ana
me no like at times o mama ni jipa and can say me yare say no obey kran mama okay
akola ne papa eya obisa na sedia
ase enye papa bia o pa no be ma ono ne den akwara ne yare me de ne hospital onfi ni na me ameka
inti sign na wo hwe wo na wo ba no
okay sisi ano me shop ketwa na meka no me ton fos but I say enye de bia na me koba nya minti no de bia nya bidi and I am the charm rent me de hwe me nua mo no me de hwe me ba ene me ame
akola ne nim papa na
eya okone ho say eju baby na akwara ne yare me de ne hospital onfi na opeso ho akwara na me mani hu nti ode me ko welfare no mo frɛ me na because ana me nim say madam no ne krom ni okotwa show madam ni defend no me ka say na o ma akwara no 200 cedis a month na me ka say me tuatua school ni ma sasika no enso no madam me ka chem say sasika no kwai too big so be mama akwara ne classes a month 150 o say nye boy ne ka intemani nchia wan family ankwa obi hu say me mama ewu no na wa start AS anema no
oni anom no asasisia wa baye omo mama ne omo papa eno so te san
omo no me papa wi ye no mu nim no mu sha nti omo hu no ba me mama wo no na ba ko te me nchen na da me omo wo mama wo no kra na ya na ye hwe omo nti enya ade from omo
the way na wasitena ete any the way what sisia no which make a difference abemo pa
difference pa bem because sa time no na me ne be ma dance me didi ene nti sa se enye kra me pesa me sa de ni bi me pesa me ko back bi
eya odwen aware
but see ade me nye ma dream because me kase me ko ware ben abe no be ma me ne mi nua mo na be tana so me sure santi me pese me mboa o munju bebia asa se me ware how because and then me ma ba ne de obi kra fake it say ope o basem because of your ope o wanti and I mean ya
are you dating
me nya o mo like omo je say me was cow asa no omo mpe me de aje nti me was saying mommy.
Unya no no obeni je ho pa ho.
Omani je. Me mom feel okay. I say me nebio ba bibi ohia bia ba kono afi na okọ SS. The books bibia eno crampo no na easy. Me yesusu sa meje 2000 na me dey go to books in man. Next week and so we go. It's my mom feel good. Ebi wa me yare kra me me de beto eju kra no. E pesa me famboa omo na me hu so omo ye okay. Entra awmache na me yare pa madam for solve bi na be fam call hospital. Because me say sa sika no. Me de sabe ho yare a omo be dey. If we say me accident me ti me nyo okay o ni na yo say me kwa check ni mani ba. Me Jesus asika na me de be ko no. Me de bo mo eh. Pa na me yare pa so na me mom afili. Say we be okay.
Wafa nyama bebre mu. Nyama na wafa mu ni na den na eye o ya pa wo.
Sana na me ne me ma dance me de ni sa abortion na my. En na ya me pa.
Nkofo mo hwe show we sisi a so pese utu omofo a den na obeka ato omasom.
Na maka ni say e wa brabo mu no. O se ni pa wo ho a. O ye wa adwen say bibia tibisi. Ati ase nti ema bibetu a ema na nhye wo so. Ana se ema hu se me ye we anyeye nti no me nko biom.
Ka bibi che obana so.
Person who say me don't know like a kwan bia me fa so a mama na ju baby a me menju no me pese on pound e kwan bia me fa so ha me side amano me nti won say me don't know.
I'm sure say obana so do pa. Maybe it's me that's a pa say oba has in there. I become a story actually ene yenti phone na. One good takeaway me far free maybe story and it said no matter how deep you've gone in life in the wrong direction, it's never too late say obeda no cheat now why the right thing. Maybe sna hey anka ordinary to maybe sisi one past mwanka anka ontana say oh nima or sure I mean abrabo in perfect but at least all born homo ama on any other for senior one day she'll have a good story when they ask her, how did I get here? Cheerio, guys.
Supported by Order and Eat Delivery Only Restaurant and Shots Professional Courses from the League of Entrepreneurs. Supported by Order and Eat Delivery Only Restaurant and Shots Professional Courses from the League of Entrepreneurs.
Before we get started, here's a little something our lawyers insisted we share with you. The thoughts and words and stories of our guests belong solely to them. If you decide to act on anything you hear about today, unless it benefits our guests, or us, or both, please leave us out of it. With that covered, let's jump into the world of How Did I Get Here?
Hello.
Hi.
You're welcome to How Did I Get Here? First off, we'd like you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Zinabella Asamoah, 23 years of age, final year student of University of Ghana, Legon. I have 4 siblings, and then we are 5 and all. I'm the eldest.
Can you dive a bit more into the dynamics of your family?
Okay. With my parents, My dad is a constructor, and my mom has a provision shop. Yeah, so they're still alive. They're not dead.
So life's good then?
I would say for now, I am though, but not like good. I'll say it's okay.
Coming from a household with both parents employed, how do you describe your economic situation?
Okay, for now, I'd say with my fees, my dad started paying level 200. That was second term. Yeah. But from first term, it was a help of my boyfriend, which we are no more.
You just said you had to rely on your boyfriend for school fees. Is there any reason why your parents did not rise up to that responsibility?
Okay, I had issue with him. That was after SHS. Yeah, I had issue with him, and he was like, he won't pay my fees, he won't take me to school. Like, he won't do anything for me. I pleaded, like, I even told elderly people so that they will help me plead, but yes, still, he didn't, so I had to. And that time too, I wasn't working. I sent application to different hotels and all, but I wasn't picked up, so I wasn't working. I was just home. And then that was one day I met a guy who is my mom's friend.
Are you comfortable diving a bit more into the kind of issues you had with your father?
Okay, so my dad is a straight one, like very straight, and he asked me not to go out, and then I disobeyed and went out with my friends, like went to party. So the next day when I came, he was very mad at me. He was angry because before I went, even when I got to a certain place, like he called me and he was like, I should come back home. Else that's it. I didn't listen, and then I went. So when I came back, he was very angry. He was mad at me, and then that's when it all started. So like since then we weren't cool at all. Like he sees me, he pass, he doesn't talk to me, like nothing. It's like nothing of mine really. I don't know how to put it back. Yeah. So I was just home, and like the food I get to eat is all from my mom, because if I go to him, like he should give me money for food or something, he won't. So I was taking all that from my mom.
When you were halfway to your party destination and you got a call from your dad to return back home, is there a particular reason why you didn't?
I don't know about it. That's what I'm saying. I disobey. Like I saw myself like a stubborn one, so I didn't listen to him.
I doubt one isolated incident contributed to your dad stepping away from his financial responsibilities to you. Are there any other instances that contributed to him making the decision to not take care of you for a while?
Yeah, because, and that's not the only thing. But then after that issue, that's when the guy came in, and he didn't like the idea of me being with the guy. Yeah. So it became worse. It became worse, and then the guy was like, he would take me to school if only I would go. And then I did accept. I was like, I'll go. So he started paying my fees from level 100. Yeah. But then when him paying my fees, I came to realize because he was paying my fees, he was also treating me bad. Yeah. So when I got to level 200, that's when I was like, I need a breakup. Like, I want to be free from him. But then I didn't even know where to get my fees, like the rest of my fees.
Looking back, do you think your dad had some good reasons not to like your boyfriend?
Yeah, because my dad heard about him, like stuff he was doing, so he didn't actually like him. And then my dad too is the jealous type. because the guy was very close to my mom, that made it worse too. So I didn't like the idea.
I would like to ask if you're comfortable sharing some of the things you went through with your boyfriend.
He bought me a phone. He spoiled my phone just because I was testing a friend, and then I was like, I don't have airtime, so he should send me airtime. And then he sent me, he saw the message and he was like, why didn't I ask him for airtime by asking someone else? And then he broke my phone, so he had to buy me another one. And even before he broke my phone, he slapped me.
Your boyfriend?
Yeah. So he broke my phone and then he had to get me another one. So he got me another one. But anytime we fight or something happens, he takes back the phone.
So he did slap you and broke your phone, all out of anger. Didn't you see all of these as red flags back then?
I did, but then the problem was my mom thought he was very good, like he's a good person. So anytime I complain about him, or she doesn't listen. And they thought I was the stubborn one. So always they think I'm the one causing all problems.
So you stayed with him because of your mom. What other red flags did you see?
Okay, he used to come to my school. And then he's also a jealous type, like very, very jealous. So when he sees me with guys or like, he start fighting me on campus.
Right there on campus?
He start fighting me. It got to a time he even slapped a friend on campus.
All because of you. You mentioned he was fighting you. Do you mean that physically?
Yeah. Like he will come there, he will slap me, he will do stuff like, as in he's angry, so he's doing anything, like just doing anything.
How old was he?
He was 28, 29.
Your parents were still alive, you had friends, you had extended family. How was your circumstance so unique that you still was compelled to stay with him after everything you were going through with him?
The thing was, you see, anytime I complain about him, my mom will go to, like, sometimes I even tell her I want to break up, like I don't want the relationship again. But then she'll go to my aunties and all for them to come and talk to me. Yeah. But with them, they don't know what's going on, so they will just be backing him and be saying, oh, I'm the stubborn one, I'm the stubborn one. So I had to stick.
You've explained how your dad came to the decision of not paying your fees, but your mom was working. Did she contribute to paying your fees?
No. My mom, you see, with the provision shop she has, it's not in like an open area that people come and buy, like, so she wasn't having that money.
Was your dad aware of your inability to pay your fees? And he still didn't intervene? Did you confront him on that?
I thought he won't give me. Because even before he started paying, it was my uncle who called him, and then I think he talked to him before he started paying for me.
Did your mom ever get involved in trying to get your dad to pay your school fees?
My mom did, but then that time, like, my dad was always angry with her because she was close to the guy. So anytime she goes to her and talks to him, he doesn't listen.
With all this happening with your boyfriend, were you working on a plan B to wash your fees?
I couldn't pay my fees, but then I started working, like selling with these guys' wears and outfits, like, and it was going on for me. So I was saving. So before my uncle talked to my dad, I had some money there. Before he started paying for me, he gave me some, and then I added mine, then paid.
Did that mend the relationship between you and your dad?
Even though it wasn't all that cool, but still.
Would you say you're close to him now?
We are close.
Can you share how your relationship with your dad began to get repaired?
Yeah, for now, I don't know, because I was there one day and he called me and he was like, I don't call him like as a child is supposed to do. Like, I don't call him nothing. I don't even talk to him. I was like, it's not me, it's you. Because even when I come close to you, it feels like I'm disturbing you or I'm bringing problems to you, so I won't get close to you.
At times, strict parents communicate love differently. Did you feel loved growing up?
Not that he didn't love me, because that time he was strict, we were very close, even more than my mom. We were very, very close. But then it all started when I completed SHS.
Let's pivot to school. How's school like?
With school, fine. My friends, like, made friends in school, and I've learned a lot. And within that period of time, I learned how to like be hardworking. Because at first, for me to work, it was very difficult for me. But within that period of time, for money to pay my fees and all, I started working, and it has also helped me.
So who was doing most of the housework at that time?
Even if I would do, it won't be like doing everything.
You're implying that university is where you actually encountered hard work, right? That should have been very difficult for you.
Even though my dad was paying my fees, he wasn't giving me money for food. So I had to do something for myself. And fine, even though I was selling those guys' wares and all, I stopped. I started selling girl strips. So I stopped. So I realized I knew how to make a wig hips, fix wigs and makeup. So I started with that.
Was that profitable enough to adequately supplement your income?
At first, it was really going on. But now everything has reduced. Like, I don't really get those people anymore.
After breaking things off with the gentleman you spoke of, did you enter into another relationship?
Okay, I would say, yeah, I did, but then it didn't work out. Because since I broke up with him, I thought every guy would be like that. So even if like we have something doing, I won't really put much effort into it because I'm scared.
After breaking things off with the gentleman you spoke of, did you enter into another relationship?
Okay, with that one, my parents weren't in support of it.
So they weren't in support. Why?
Because they thought the guy was rascal, and also I just left.
Okay, so just to recap, the first relationship you stayed because your mom had an affinity to your boyfriend, and then the second one you left because your parents thought he was rascal. This would mean that your parents have a high level of involvement in your relationships, right?
Okay, with him, I didn't see any red flags though, but then he doesn't stay home. Like, he's always roaming, and I think my relatives do see him with other girls. They've been telling me, but then I was just ignoring. But for the last time, it was my parents. Like, they saw him with someone else.
Did you ever confront him on this?
I did, and he lied. So,
what course are you offering in university?
political science and theater arts.
What career do you see yourself exploring later on?
I want to be the soldier. Like, I want to go to soldier. With my ex, the guy I broke up with, we ended up in the police station. Yeah. And with the girls in uniform, they handled the case and they were in support of him, not me. So me seeing them doing all this, like, and they were talking, like, shouting at me, and also I got really pissed. So that moment I told my mom, it's either I'll go to police or soldier because of them. I want to be like, because they are not being fair. they are not being fair. It's a case, they have to like treat it fairly. But here lies the case, they were actually on the other side.
What led you to the police station in the first place?
That was the last time like we broke up like, yeah. That one we had a fight in school on campus. That's how come we ended up in the police station.
Being a soldier with the motive of taking revenge wouldn't be advisable, wouldn't you say so?
Not to take revenge, but then I think they weren't being fair. I saw how they treated me, and like I felt like they might do it to others. Yeah. So, and with me, I don't like being like biased in everything. I want to be fair with everything.
When you do become a soldier, how do you intend to do things differently?
Let me say, if there's a case like this, and then it's in my hands, fine, I won't be on this side, or I won't be on it. I will treat everyone equally. I need to know what's going on between both of you, like the case. I want to know everything and then treat it fairly.
Everybody's advised not to judge a book by its cover. How does that relate to you personally?
People see me as a bad person, but then when they come close to me, that's when they find out like I'm not like what they think.
That must hurt. What's one of the most painful experiences you've had in that regard?
I'm a prostitute.
How does that make you feel?
I don't care, because that's not me. I know myself. So if you say that about me, that's you.
When you've said people say things behind your back about who you are that you're not, does the pain linger, or is it something that you just experience and it goes away?
Okay, with me, I see it to be like a sharp pain. Yeah, so it's not really something will be like for long. It's just a seconds thing. Like it's a sharp pain. So after piercing, after the tattoo, that's it. You won't feel anything again.
Strict parents often have a certain picture engraved in their head about how their kids are supposed to behave, to talk, to be. Have you had discussions with your dad on this? And what has he said about you so far?
Okay, for the first time he was angry, like, but then he was like, I should go and clean it. Nah, I told him no, like, I don't want to. So he's okay now.
He said he should.
Just that sometimes when we are going out, I'm going somewhere with him, I just have to take off the earrings and everything.
And your mother?
My mom too, she did. Even till now, she does talk about it, but then
I'm sure many have endured similar to what you have endured. And yes, it is natural to form an opinion. It's a natural phenomenon to form an opinion of a person before you get to know the person. But what's your message on that to our audience?
Okay, I would say they shouldn't judge. If you want to know someone, you need to get close to the person. You don't have to judge from afar. Just get close to the person and know who the person is.
We would definitely like to thank Zina for being here with us. I'm sure there's more to uncover if we had more time. But as you can clearly see, many things have led to where she is right now, and many things contributed to what happened with her in the past. And I do hope that she becomes a soldier to bring justice and peace across the whole of Ghana. Everyone's story is unique, and as much as our first impressions might pique the curiosity of others, the onus lies on us to create a path that we will be proud of later on, or when we ask ourselves, how did I get here? Cheerio, guys.
Supported by Order and Eat Delivery Only Restaurant and Shots Professional Courses from the League of Entrepreneurs.